Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Angie. Today, we're going to make an appetizer, okay? You could buy this. It comes in the deli section. And it comes in a jar, and where they have different types of appetizers and stuff, relishes and stuff. But this is going to be the best you ever had. It's called bruschetta. You know it's bruschetta. Bruschetta. You get it usually in Italian restaurants on a nice piece of bread. And I'll show you that later. Okay, I'm going to tell you what you need. You need Campari tomatoes. Makes the best. You can use any tomatoes, but I found that these Campari tomatoes, any brand, it doesn't matter, are the best. They're the most flavorful. It's 1 pound. About 3/4 of this onion. I have a white onion. I like the way white onions taste the best, but you can use whatever you want. Any kind of onion you like. Red, yellow, Spanish, whatever. Okay? Basil, either fresh. I forgot to buy fresh today. So, and I don't have a plant. I have to get one. I'm going to use the dried. Okay? Black pepper. Salt. I use kosher salt. Olive oil. And balsamic vinegar. You could add garlic powder to it if you like. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm just going to leave it without the garlic because the garlic's been bothering my stomach. All right. So I already started chopping this. All right. The idea is to chop your tomatoes into small little bits, okay? All right, this is going nice. I'm gonna cut the top off. Make sure your knife is sharp. I have to get mine sharpened, but they'll be okay for today. Because a tomato, if you don't have a sharp knife, you're gonna butcher that tomato. Because, you smash it instead of chop it, okay? You can turn it upside down like this. All right. Make sure you hold your knife correct. Don't get your fingers in the way. All right. So how's everybody been? I hope you've been okay. Have you tried any of my recipes? Put in the comments below if you get to try any of my recipes. Okay? I'd like to know if you tried them and how you like them. Okay? And you can also put in there in the comments below what you'd like to see me make. And if I make it, I'll do it. The recipe that's going to come up is a pizza recipe. Okay? With my guest chef, Beaky. Okay, Chef Beaky. So, we'll get that up there soon. I need my editor to help me out because I do have a little trouble editing the videos. I'm getting better, but it's so much easier if I don't have to stop it and start it and stop it and start it. It works better. So it's finally feeling like spring a little bit. Today it was in the high 50s. But from what I understand, it's going back down over the weekend into the 30s. Now, you see what I'm doing here? It's a little time consuming, but you know what? Trust me, it's worth it. Again, if you have a good knife, it shouldn't take you that long. All right? All right. So I have 2 more tomatoes left. And then I'm going to chop the onion. All right, let's get them very juicy. You could see all the juices coming out of the tomatoes. I have paper towels here. I'll wipe it up in a minute. I have 1 more left. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now I have all the tomatoes, okay? They're all done. So what I'm going to do now is I have my scooper over here. And I'm putting it in this for now to mix it. I don't have a clear mixing bowl. But because I wanted you to see what it looks like. And to see the quantities of the tomatoes and the, where's the paper towels? And the onions, the ratio, what it looks like. Oh, the juice is going all over the place. All right. My hands are clean. They've been washed a million times, so have no fear if I touch anything, and it's okay because my hands are clean. All right. So now I'm going to take the garbage here and then the juice, wipe it off with my paper towel. So I have a nice clean board again. And now I'm going to chop my onion. All right. Leave this part of the onion on, the root. You won't cry. Okay? It's a trick I learned. And it actually works if you have trouble with onions and when you're cutting them. Okay, so I'm taking off the paper of the onion, and I probably took off the first layer. That's all right, though. This one's going to be bad. Because I didn't cut it nice, but... and let me cut the half first. The bigger half. Because I didn't cut it even. But I'm peeling it. You see, I'm just peeling off the paper. They call it paper. You know, it's the skin, the onion skin. You don't want that. You can leave it on if you're cooking soup or something and you're going to throw it out. But I usually peel it anyhow. All right, so check this out. So you do this. You cut the onion. Like so. And then you go like this. But you don't cut all the way to the core or to the stem. And then, watch this. Chop, 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 chop. You chop it. Okay? This might be enough onions. It looks pretty good. Okay, and then you just check if there's any big pieces. Look, perfectly chopped onions. Look at that. In no time at all. All right, it was painless. Pretty. Okay, I think that's all the onions I need. I don't need that other piece. So it was a little bit more, maybe it was like 2/3 of that onion. Okay. And then I put that in my tomato with the tomatoes. And then, now this is the part, the easy part. Take your balsamic vinegar. And it's best with balsamic vinegar, okay? And then, you know, put some on it. And then take your olive oil. And then you put some olive oil on. Whoops, wrong cap. And then some salt. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to put it on this way. I use kosher salt, coarse. This way you could see it, okay? And then some black pepper. And then basil. Okay, remember, I told you I don't have fresh. So I'm going to put maybe a tablespoon, I don't know, that could be a tablespoon of this dry basil. And then I'm going to mix it all around. Smells good already. Okay. And you can see it makes the juice. The onion I don't like. And I'm going to get a little piece of bread. I'll be right back. And I'm going to dunk it in the juice to make sure that the ratios are good. All right? You don't have to do that. You can just taste it on your own. But it's always nice on a piece of bread. I don't know if you heard me, but it's always nice on a piece of bread. Okay, so I have this nice Italian loaf. I'm going to use it later. I'm going to cut off the end because nobody really likes the end except me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Now I toast it. Usually I toast it. But what I do then is I take some of the juice and put it on the bread like that, like so. And then I take the tomato mixture. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's better with, it looks nicer with the fresh basil, because the fresh basil is greener, but the taste is good. So then here it is. This is what it looks like. And then, bon appetit. Perfect. All right, don't forget, like the video, share it with your friends, and let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see me make. Have a good day, everyone.